Now that we've got all our data in one spot, we've got our settings in LP-360 ready, we've got to do one additional data management. We need to take the base station T04 file and convert it to Rhinex, which is the required input for LP-360. Let me pull this down so we can see the line. So I'm going to, since Trimble Access is installed on this machine, you can do whatever you want. Any program you have to convert Rhinex, but Trimble makes one. I'm just going to start typing Rhinex and open the Convert to Rhinex tool. I'm going to go File and Open. Navigate to where we have that data stored. Right there, my T04. I'm going to hit Open. Let it scan it. And then go to Tools, or File and Convert Files. Just that easy. And notice now I have all the associated Rhinex files for that T04. Now that that is done, we're ready to begin our importing into LP-360. You want to make sure that you have the True View Workflow Toolbar active. Let me turn it off so you can see it disappear. You'll know it by this green arrow that is on the beginning. And if the icons for your version are too small, you can change the icon size here for depending on the resolution of your machine or how youthful your eyes are. Change them that way. So we're going to hit this green arrow to begin our import wizard. For this tutorial, we're only doing one flight, one cycle, but it works the same. So I'm going to import flights into this project. I'm going to hit next. I'm going to add a folder. I'm going to navigate to my cycles, and you want to choose the cycle folder, not any of the interior folders, the actual cycle folder. So I'm going to do this 23051, and here's our information using the 1000 UHR, start time, end time. If you had multiple cycles and you wanted to differentiate them by area, you could right here put in an area. So I'm going to call it Agricola North. Any ancillary files that you wanted to attach during your import, you could do it here. So I'm going to open that by double clicking, hit plus, and let's say attach these targets. So I'm going to hit open there and OK. And this project is very small. It's only 48 photos and one camera. So I'm going to hit next again. Now it wants our base observation files. So I'm going to hit plus here. Navigate to our observation location and choose that observation file that we just made using Rhinex from 0501, 0501, from 1148 to 1248. So we're good. Next. And right here is some additional information. It's just kind of putting it all together. Notice this base latitude and longitude is blank. We're going to handle that in a second. And finish. And yes, to import. And depending on how many flights and the size of your flights, this might take a moment to import. Once it is imported, you will have a series of files in your table of contents, and they will include the photos, flight lines, trajectory points, log points, and trajectory lines, and the Google Hybrid, which helps you check and see if it all came in where you want. So I'm going to turn all of these off at once right now so I can show you them one at a time. So your trajectory lines is exactly what it sounds like. That is where the drone went and did its flights. Log points are individual data points where there is data being collected at those points. Trajectory points are similar to log points. In most cases they are the exact same. As you can see, they are exactly the same. Flight lines are just the lines where it did flight path. Notice that there are more log points than just along the flight path. That's important. And then you have photos. Photos are only along the flight line, which is good. And that's it for step one, just importing the data. We're going to continue to wash through the data and get it located and start processing in our next few videos.